About to hit the water. Been a little bit of a rough week, so looking forward to getting out on the boat. Let's see how we can do. Here we go. All right. Old Berkley Choppo. See how this goes. God bless. Alrighty. Let's see. First cast. Ooh. On the El Choppo. You gotta be kidding me. First fish of the day. And first fish on the old El Choppo. What a monster. That was funny. All right. So I was just sitting here wondering, like, how can I... Oh, man, I thought another fish jumped at it. I think he missed it. So I was just sitting here thinking, like, how can I get this thing to do what it's supposed to, because it wasn't running right. And now it looks like it's going a lot better. This thing is loud. Oh, another little one. He wanted it though. So another little guy. Maybe the same fish. Well, that's two. Two on the Choppo. Let's see if we can get some size on this thing though. Oh, one just swiped at it. It's another small one. Yep. Third little guy. It's terrible and awesome at the same time. The way he blew up on it, he missed it the first time, swiped at it again and got it. Well, it could have been a different fish, but just watching that was awesome. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to go over on the other side of this grass here. Oh, had one take it. This one might be a little better. Launch him on in here. Alright, alright. There we go. That. Quick release. Alright, I think this is a better one. Come on, baby. Alright, so that's 5. Still kind of a little guy. The other one was pretty good, but he was moving too fast. Jumped down the boat. Alright, so this is the black Choppo, obviously. Can't remember what it's called exactly. It's not called black, though. I can check the box here in a minute. Let's see. But it's pretty good. I mean, for being small, I would prefer the larger one. All they had was the small one. So, you know, it kind of sucks, but this thing has been killing it. I mean, maybe the small one's good for catching these small fish. At least I'm getting some bites. But I would enjoy a little more size on these catches here. All through the morning, the Choppo was doing awesome. I mean, caught from 6:30 till around 8, caught about 5 fish. After that, the bite died off. The Choppo just wasn't catching anymore, so I switched over to a crankbait and a wacky rig after this stopped working. And here's a couple that I caught on that. Alright, so you start using the old crankbait after El Choppo died off. So I'm gonna throw this old guy back here. Got a pretty decent one now. Got another 1.5 pounder here. Come on, buddy, you got it. All in all, throughout the day, I probably caught 20 fish. I don't know, I lost count, but only around 5 or over a pound. So it really was pretty tough getting anything of any kind of size that day. A lot of dinks. I mean, dinks, I caught probably 15 of them. So the wacky rig was the bait of the day. They were just crushing that wacky rig. So pretty much what I was doing, there's a lot of grass underneath the water. So if I could find a spot that had probably 2 foot between the grass and the top of the water, that's where most of the bass that I was catching were hanging out. If it was more than that or less than that 2 foot, typically it was hard to get any kind of bite. So I was looking for 5 foot of water, and then on the depth finder, if I could see, you know, there was a little chunk of space in between the grass and the top of the water, that's where I'd start throwing after a while. Of course, the edge of the grass was also a really good spot. So if I could find that edge and run along it, that's where I'd get a lot of strikes too. So Choppo did great. The thing runs awesome. I mean, it never really got hung up as far as if you're just running it through the water. The propeller spun very freely. Didn't get bound up. It's got some play in there, which allows it to move. The hook's pretty sharp. Didn't lose a fish, so that's good. Did have that one once I got in the boat, pretty much jumped off before I was able to get a good picture of it. So, I mean, but I think he was hooked pretty good. It's just me. I thought that it did great. 5 fish in an hour and a half. Of course, not a lot of size. You know, they were small fish, but they were still hitting it. So if you have a good spot where you know there's large fish that are pretty close to the surface, and you see that topwater bite is there, I would definitely go for the Choppo. I've never used the Whopper Plopper, but I hear they're very similar. I have no complaints with this. The black did really well, so you do have a little bit of orange on the front, but that's pretty much the only color on there other than the 3D eyes it has. But the black did really well. I want to try the white. That'll probably be the next one to get, and I want to get the white in the 120, I think it is, the medium size. The small is good. I just want to see if I can catch bigger fish on the larger one. Not nearly as difficult to keep on top of the water, in my opinion, as a buzzbait is. I feel like I have to reel a little bit faster with the buzzbait, whereas this, it's already floating, so you don't have to put more pressure on it to keep it on top of the water. It runs really smooth on the water as it is. So you can run it very slow and still going to get the action. And that's how I like to try to keep it medium to slow pace, and then work faster if I'm not getting any hits. But again, that's just me. I'm just a dude out there fishing. I'm not a pro. Next weekend, hopefully getting back out there, I'm going to try to get the bigger one in a white and maybe a black as well. All right, so that's my thoughts on the Choppo. Go out and get you one. I think they're awesome. I'm going to keep using it. All right, so I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. This is Whippoorwill Outdoors, and until next time, see ya!